Ooh, I like that one.
Kenny, yes.
Looking good.
Buy that one.
Yeah, pretty good one, guys.
Very nice.
This is a wide brim fedora with a pop of color on the ribbon. See? See? Yeah? Yeah? All right. We're hanging out at Mike the Hatter. Now, the family has had the business here since the 1930s. They went to the suburbs for about 10 years, and now they're back. They came back right before the pandemic. That's timing for you. But they're in the Fifth Street Arcade, and they're doing well. They have 3 different places, which is cool, and they're right next to each other. We'll show you that for the last hit. I'm in Gavin's Paradise, and Gavin is a custom hat maker, haberdasher, a milliner. All right, so Gavin, you handle the cleaning because a lot of people don't think about cleaning their hat. So why don't you give us cleaning 101
sure
Gavin
thing.
style?
Yeah, so as you can see, this the crown of the hat, the top of the hat, it's a little banged up, out of shape.
Yeah.
And so I'm actually going to apply some steam that's going to make the material pliable. I can kind of mold it by hand.
Gotcha.
By then. So if we'll step back here, don't want to...
Yes.
And just like that.
Okay.
Now it's warmed up.
Look at that.
And I've got some room to play with it. And then as the material cools, it just kind of sit into shape.
Huh. Look at that. And then once you shape it perfectly, now depending on, you would tell them, keep on going. You said depending on how dirty the hat is, you'll get some more intense brushes, correct?
Yeah, so we've got specialty brushes. I do everything by hand here. This is the one I use to get out some of the dust, but then I've got some deeper detail ones, whole collection for things when things get real messy.
Okay, and which way, now is there a certain way you brush it or just brush it off? Or?
I just do my best to go with the grain of the hat, just get all the loose hairs, the fibers off. You don't want a dusty hat when you're trying it on.
Mm-hmm. Excellent, and you hand clean every hat that comes in?
Yeah, sure. So I don't use any machines at all. Everything is done by hand. Everything gets my seal of approval before it gets sent out the door.
That's pretty cool. Gee, Gavin, what an awesome hat you're wearing. Let's talk. you customized it yourself,
This
right?
is one of a custom design. I actually based this one off the character The Flash. But I've got right here a whole collection of different ones that I do.
And all of those you've customized yourself, and you can do that for the customer.
Yeah, any hat at all. We have people that'll call in, can you make me a hat like this character from this famous TV show? And yes, we can, and yes, I do.
All right, that's very cool. Now over here, what is Jim showing us?
So those are the ribbons. Those are the ribbons that I use to make the different bands on the hats. Different colors, different sizes for all sorts of hats.
And now he's showing us now the feathers.
Yeah, so feathers are just an extra touch you can add to your hat to add a bit of flair, a bit of customization, so you don't have the same hat that your great-granddad wore, you know?
Right.
Make it your own personality.
That is so cool. And you also do, we're running out of time, but you also do hat repairs as well, for some of the brims, so that's amazing. But customizing is cool. And that's just the titch, just a small amount of the ribbons and feathers he can use, which is really, really cool. And one more thing before we leave, I just want to show these guys this. Look, you can't even find these things anymore. These are...
Yeah, they're hat blocks. They're all from the 1920s vintage. They don't make them like they used to.
My goodness.
Look at that.
That's
so
serious.
Cool. And that's what, and then all these over here are from the 20s as well, correct?
Yeah, those are the flanges. Those are used for fixing the brims of hats. I've actually got a hat here, customer's hat.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of love put into it.
Okay, we're going to put that.
That's amazing.
I haven't worked on that one yet.
All right.
Boy.
So we have some more hats to show you guys. The Mike the Hatter. They're back downtown right here in the Fifth Street Arcade, a business that has been flourishing since the 1930s, you guys. How cool is that?
Very
well,
cool.
watching him take off each piece of dust, mine's full of cat hair and boxes. If you saw how I kept my hats,
You'd be grounded from wearing a hat.
Be grounded.